Side lying sleeper stretch. You can use a pillow or a block just to help with the head, which I'll show you now. You're going to come into a fetal position, so we're lying down onto our side. In terms of setup, knees are just at 90 degrees. My arm though, I'm looking to just bring my elbow a little bit lower than my shoulder. My shoulder is basically pulled down away from my ear, so I don't want to see it sitting up against the ear. So we pull it down away from the ear, and this is where the block can come in handy, so that my head is just not sitting in no man's land. So we bring it down onto a block. I'm going to bend my elbow. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to make sure this stays at 90 degrees, and then I'm just going to add pressure onto my wrist as I pull my hand down towards the floor. Now if your knees get in the way, then obviously just bring them back so that they get out of the way. But I'm going to stay strict on keeping this 90-degree angle, and I'm going to just allow that arm to come down as low as I can. So what I'm feeling now is a stretch in the back of the shoulder and a kind of a twisting feeling deep into my shoulder capsule, and that's okay. Now from here, what we're going to do is you're going to take a big deep breath in, and the aim is to pull the wrist back up into that top hand. So take a big deep breath in and start to push up into that top hand. We'll do that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big deep breath in. Now what I want you to do is I want you to make a fist with that bottom hand. Try to pull it away from that top hand. Now what you might actually need to do is to let it to come back up about 10 degrees and then actively try to pull it down as best you can. So you can see I'm staying light here, constantly giving myself a new target as I pull that wrist down towards the floor. After 10 seconds, I block it back in, and I also make sure that that 90 degrees is still there in the arms. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be working over a 2-minute period with this, and so you can just continue through those contractions. So it'll be 10 seconds pushing up. After 10 seconds, you take a big deep breath in, and then you pull down. So when you're pulling down from the wrist itself. This is just to keep giving you a new target as you do that. Then after 2 minutes, just bring your hand back up, because if you are deep in that stretch, it can be quite fatiguing, and then go across to the opposite side.